Hello students, today's topic is plants adaptations. Now plants adaptation, what is adaptation? Adaptations are special features that allow a plant or animal to live in a particular place or a habitat. Okay, now plants grow everywhere, be it plain, river, water bodies, desert, hill or snow covered mountain region. Depending on where they grow, plants can be categorized into different groups. First is terrestrial plants. Plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. The term comes from the word terra. Terra means land. So you can further know why they are known as terrestrial plants. Now, terrestrial plants can be further categorized into plants in plain. First, now plants in plain. Trees growing in plain have more space to spread out and grow. They have flat leaves. These help water vapor to evaporate and keep the tree cool. And when the climate is hot, flat leaves also help to trap a lot of sunlight. Now trees such as peepal, mulberry, neem, gulmohar, shisham lose all their leaves at once. As spring approaches, new leaves start growing. In some areas of the plains, the climate is wet and hot. Here the trees do not shed all their leaves at once. Evergreen trees such as teak and coconut grow in such areas. Evergreen trees क्या होते हैं? वो trees जो हमेशा साल भर हरे भरे रहे, इसलिए वो evergreen है. In some areas of the plain, it rains all through the year and plants grow all the time. The plain in such places have turned into dense green forest with tall trees. Climbers and creepers are also found in such places. Now small plants such as sugarcane, cotton, cashew nut and pepper are also found in these areas. Many other plants also grow in plains such as cereals, fruits, vegetables and other crops. Now the second one is desert plants. Desert are hot, dry places with scanty rainfall. Scanty rainfall मतलब बहुत ही कम rainfall होती है. In such areas, a lot of direct sunlight shines on the plant. The soil is often sandy or rocky. मतलब या तो rocky soil होगी या sand वाली होगी और वो unable to hold होती है much water. So plant in desert need to adapt really well in order to grow. Now some such adaptations are some plants called scutens. They store water in their stem or leaves. Some plants have no leaves or small seasonal leaves that only grow after it rains. The lack of leaves helps the reduce of water loss during photosynthesis, and leafless plants conduct photosynthesis in their green stem. तो वो पेड़ जिसके पास लीफ नहीं है वो कहाँ से अपना फोटोसिंथेसिस कंडक्ट करता है? अपनी ग्रीन स्टेम से करता है. In plants such as cactus and prickly pear, leaves are reduced to spine. This helps to save water and keeps animals away. कांटेदार पेड़ के पास जानवर नहीं जाते हैं, क्यों? चुभता है, पानी भी बचेगा. Long roots spread out wide or go deep into the ground to absorb as much water as possible. Now waxy coating on stem and leaves help reduce water loss. Next thing is plants on mountain. Now plant growing on mountain have to face many challenges such as cold weather सबसे बड़ी चीज़ that slows down growth, strong rays of the sun which damages the leaves, and the soil that is not abundant in nutrient, that is not essential for the proper growth of plant. So some adaptations of plant in such region is they grow low to the ground so that they do not get damaged by the harsh mountainous winds. Leaves are often small and tough and are less likely to be damaged by snow or hail. Many trees have needle-like leaves that lose less water and shed more snow easily. Waxy coating on needles prevent the evaporation. Needles are dark in color that allows better absorption of solar energy. Leaves have hair that protects them from cold. Many mountainous trees have branches that droop downwards, helping to shed excess snow and prevent the branch to break. The long root system of these plants help them to find essential nutrients long way down into the soil. Now the next one is plants along the sea coast. Sea coast के अराउंड जो प्लांट्स होते हैं वो. The soil in coastal areas are usually poor in major nutrients. Salty होता है और generally lack in water. Some adaptations यहाँ क्या होगा? An increased thickness in the leaf to protect the plant from exposure to sun and salty spray, मतलब खारा पानी समुद्र का, and the ability to produce very large seed that gets dispersed by the sea water for the growth of new plants. नए plants उगने के लिए इतने ज़्यादा seed होते हैं कि वो समुद्र पानी से यहाँ वहाँ फैल जाते हैं और pollination वगैरह में help करता है, इससे नए पेड़ बहुत जल्दी से हो जाते हैं. Now swamp trees. What are swamp trees? In swampy or moisty areas जहाँ पे बहुत moisture है, the soil is very sticky and clayey. Plants in these areas do not get enough air through their roots. These plants have special roots out of the soil to breathe and survive. Plants growing here are known as mangroves. Mangroves और सुंदरी. तो हमारा जो सुंदरबन डेल्टा है वहाँ पे ऐसे पेड़ आपको मिल जाएंगे. Now our next category is aquatic plants. So aquatic नाम से ही समझ में आ रहा है वो पेड़ जो पानी में उग जाते हैं. Plants that grow in water are known as aquatic plants. अब इसकी भी कैटेगरी है. सबसे पहले आते हैं हमारे floating plants. Floating plants are of two types. Those that are rooted with floating leaves such as water lily and lotus, and those which are not rooted but just float on the surface such as duckweed. Now floating leaves are usually sturdy because they have to endure the force of weather and moving water. The green pigment containing chloroplast important for photosynthesis are present on the surface of the leaves that are well lit. Stomata or pores through which gas exchange takes place in the leaf are also found only on the upper surface of the leaf. This upper surface often has a thick waxy cuticle to repel water and help to keep stomata open and clear. Now the second one is underwater plants. Now what are underwater plants? These plants grow completely underwater. They have flexible leaves and stem to move with water current. Submerged plants lack strong water transport system in stems, so water nutrients and dissolved gases are absorbed through the leaves directly from the water. Their leaves do not have stomata and absorb carbon dioxide and oxygen through their body surface. These plants take carbon dioxide dissolved in water and thus clean the water. They provide food to water birds and fish, but at times they can also grow in vast numbers and pose threat for the environment. Tape grass and pondweed are some underwater plant. Now let's just move on to our next category. I hope you are understanding whatever I am teaching to you. Now carnivorous or insectivorous plants. अब कार्निवोरस एनिमल्स पढ़े थे हमने, कौन से होते हैं, जो दूसरे एनिमल्स को खाते हैं। तो उसी तरह अगर कार्निवोरस और इंसेक्टिवोरस प्लांट्स है तो इसका क्या मतलब हुआ, वो जो दूसरे ऑर्गेनिजम्स को खाए, मतलब दूसरे जानवरों को या इंसेक्ट्स को खा ले, ये होते हैं। तो कोबरा लिलीज एक इसका एग्जाम्पल है। कोबरा लिलीज attract their prey by emitting a sweet smell from inside a hollow leaf shaped like the curled head of a cobra. उसके बाद Venus flytrap. The green leaves of Venus flytrap have fine hair along their edges and are divided into two lobes that are connected at base. If an insect touches two or more of the hair at the same time, the leaf snaps shut. The insect is trapped and slowly digested. अब इससे आपको एक चीज़ मैं आपको समझा दूँ। जनरली जितने भी आपके कार्निवोरस या इंसेक्टिवोरस प्लांट्स होंगे उनके पास एक स्वीट सा नेक्टर होगा। नेक्टर एक स्वीट सा स्मेलिंग मतलब कह सकते हैं स्वीट स्मेल होती है जिससे हम अट्रैक्ट होते हैं। अब जब तक कोई कीड़ा या कोई जानवर अट्रैक्ट नहीं होगा तो उस पेड़ के पास क्यों जाएगा, उस पेड़ पे अपना मुंह क्यों लगाएगा, और जैसे ही वो लगाएगा वो उसमें ट्रैप हो जाएगा। नाउ द फाइनल कैटेगरी इज नॉन ग्रीन प्लांट्स। तो हमको ये पता है कि सारे प्लांट हमारे ग्रीन नहीं होते हैं। सो सम प्लांट्स आर नॉन ग्रीन विच मीन्स दैट दे डू नॉट हैव क्लोरोफिल. So these plants cannot make their own food. They get their food from dead plants and animals, and they are also known as saprophytic plants. And one example of such is mushroom, Indian pipe and coral root. ये सब examples हैं आपके। और इसी के साथ आपका ये चैप्टर भी ख़त्म होता है स्टूडेंट्स। मुझे लगता है आपको ये चैप्टर समझ में आया होगा। कोई डाउट्स है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछ सकते हैं। चैनल को लाइक कर दीजिए और सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिएगा। एंड थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स फॉर वॉचिंग।